Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Jamie, aka Rick here, bringing you the weekly wrap up for the 8th of May. This time the 4 games we're going to look at are World of Warcraft, League of Legends, Mass Effect 3 and Torchlight. So we'll jump straight into it with World of Warcraft. This week when I done LFR, unfortunately I didn't get any drops whatsoever. I done both parts of Mogishan Vaults and didn't get anything, and I've been on it like strange times, so I haven't actually had a chance to ask my mate to craft me any gear. So this week's been a bit slow, but for that reason, instead of just bringing you that and then cutting it there, I thought I'd go and do some Brawlers Guild finally. So I've been bidding on the Blood-Soaked invitation like all week and finally got one. I was like going on at like stupid hours in the morning, like 3 o'clock in the morning, and seeing if there's any that are like almost running out, and luckily there was some, so I managed to get that and that was pretty cool. I've got a couple of guides done for that, so it should be coming up in the next few weeks. I've just put some Brawlers Guild footage in the background for this little segment, so you didn't lose out entirely on World of Warcraft updates, because that's kind of one of the main games that I want to feature in this weekly wrap up all the time, so because it's a game I've played quite a bit. Anyway, on to the next game. It's League of Legends, and as you know, if you play it, the Freljord patch has arrived recently. It's like brought a new ARAM map as well as some new factions and stuff like that, so new skins. Pretty cool. I chose the Ashe faction. I can't remember the actual name of it. It's like Arleon or something like that. I've probably completely butchered it, but it's something like that. Not exactly sure of the pronunciation, but it's similar to that. And then also the new ARAM map. They're finally now put in like a playlist for ARAMs instead of it being like you have to go into a custom and find one, and most of them they're only like level 30s, so as I'm still leveling up I never really played ARAMs, but now that there's a playlist it doesn't really matter, like they can't really see your level, so I queue up for them quite regularly, and I've played like a ridiculous amount of them over the last week, so there'll be some footage of one of them in the background, not like an entire one because they normally last 20 minutes or so. So yeah, I've been really enjoying that, and I've got like 2 summoner levels just from doing ARAMs, which is pretty cool. And if you haven't played ARAMs and you do play League, then you really need to, because they're awesome. It's literally just you get assigned a random champion from the ones you own or the ones that are on free as well, and then you just have to play it basically. It's pretty simple. There's 5v5 and you just kill the other team. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot less stressful than the main game. There's still some people who flame quite a lot, which is ridiculous, but you know, I'm not one of those. Quite chilled out when I play League. I'm like 99% of the population of League. Anyway, on to the next game, Mass Effect 3. As you know, last week I bought you Mass Effect 2 and done some of the Renegade options in that, and now I'm on to Mass Effect 3. Doing again the Renegade playthrough, because I've already done my Paragon playthrough of both, like all 3 of them, so I thought I'd go back, do the Renegade one, and the same scene again. It'd be me punching a reporter in the face because it's fun. This time she dodges the first one, which is pretty cool, but then you just hit her again, so it's all good. He still gets the same end result, which is pretty cool. But yeah, that was pretty funny that went through all 3 games in the series. And there is some other footage I could bring you, but because it's like a heavily story-driven game, I didn't want to bring too much actual gameplay from the missions. So instead of that, I've just got some pretty awesome screenshots that I've taken so far as I've gone through the game. Some of the visuals are incredible, like the background imagery is just awesome. Like, because it's obviously based on the war between the Reapers and the rest of the galaxy, they've actually put the Reaper battles in the background. Not huge detail or anything, but enough for you to know that they're there. And there's some pretty cool moments, and I've screen capped some of them. Okay, so the final game I'm going to talk about this week is going to be Torchlight. It's a Diablo style game. It's actually made by the creators of Diablo 2, as far as I know. I think obviously Torchlight 2 is made by the same people again, and it's really good. It's better than I think Diablo 3 was. Diablo 3 was a little bit of a letdown for me. Obviously the story was okay, even though Leah's character was a little bit weak. It wasn't the best. I mean, Torchlight 1 and 2 are a lot more fun. There's like a lot more epic loot near the start of the game. Like, you play your first playthrough on Diablo 3 and you don't really get that much epic stuff, but if you go through your first playthrough of Torchlight 1 or 2, you get some ridiculously crazy loot. Like, I've got some awesome stuff that's got just so many extra attributes on it. That's just crazy. In Diablo 3, most of your gear had 1 or 2 attributes on it at most, and then maybe like 3 or 4 on some of the rarer pieces. But this, I've got pieces with 9 or 10 different attributes on, and it's insane. The gear is so much better, and the combat feels a lot more, I don't know how you say it has a lot more punch to it. Like, I'm playing the Ranger class, and the bow or whatever the gun you use just has like a bit of kick to it. It feels more realistic, I suppose you could say. So I played through most of the game this week. I've completed Torchlight 2 before Torchlight 1 for some reason. I don't know why. I had both at a similar time, but I just played Torchlight 2 first because I heard it was better. And it was, I will admit, after playing through Torchlight 1, The second one is a lot better, but I wanted to experience it just to see for myself. And I probably won't do like a second playthrough on a higher difficulty or anything. I might do it sometime in the future. It's not that big a game, so I don't mind having it installed on my computer for a long time. Even though I have got a ridiculous amount of games on there at the moment. I may even put a screenshot on the screen now just to show you how many games I do actually have installed at the moment. It's crazy. I do try and get rid of them. That's why I play so many different games, because I just install something and then never get around to playing it for like a week, and then when I finally do, I just go crazy and play a ridiculous amount of hours in one go. But it's good though. That's why I decided to start up this wrap up, really, just to get some actual recorded footage of all the games I play. Okay, if you made it all the way to the end of this video, I'd like to say thank you for watching, and remember, if you did enjoy the video or you found it helpful, to drop a like, and if you'd like to see more content like this or other gaming content, then hit the subscribe button so you can be notified when I do upload future videos. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.